you try to do that?
I think it kind of worked out like right around the time he said do that. So.
Yeah.
Weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio. KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader.
Morning, everybody.
A Des Moines radio group station.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Yep. Ready? All right. Welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning all across the good old US of A. Got a fun show for you back in the studio today. Thanks to everybody that came out to Lotta Pop last week. Had a good time out there. And we gave away some popcorn. Some folks bought some popcorn. Thanks to Arlie and his family for letting us go out there and have a little fun with the popcorn stuff. So we always appreciate that. Got a busy day today. Beast Feast today. Beast Feast! Woo-woo! That's going on. And let's see. We got a whole bunch of other stuff happening too. There's some big stuff going on in town. Got the wrestling tournaments.
Yes, and you got the Iowa Cattle Show, Beef Show.
Is it the Iowa Beef Show?
I think so.
Or is it the Farm Show?
It's Show Week. You know,
Yeah,
it was
I know
Cattle Week last week, Show Week this week.
I think they're doing a farm show up in Cedar Rapids. At the UNI.
Yeah, they got it there too. Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, anywhere
Morning,
you go.
Rick.
But yeah, Des Moines is going to be pretty busy, and then they have a couple big plays that are going on at the downtown theaters.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
be careful.
There you go. Good morning, Patrick. Good to see you. All right. Well, as promised, the big show is coming up in a couple weeks, the Iowa Deer Classic, and I've got Deer Classic tickets to give away. So when we get a chance to take some calls, I am going to give those away, and we'll go from there. How about that? I had Travis T-Bone Turner scheduled to be on the show this morning, and unfortunately, Travis is not feeling well. So say a prayer for Travis. That poor man's been through a lot in the last couple of years, and if you're a fan of Realtree Road Trips and some of the other Realtree properties, you know who T-Bone is, and he's just a good, fine fella. So we'll reschedule Travis and get him back on at a later date. So just you and I and Andrew until then. Big barbecue event down at Revelton. I'll tell you more about that here in a little bit. Show is brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. And that is Dick, Danielle, and Tracy. I was just down there yesterday because I had to go see Job at White Coffee Cooling. But they are down there and right not too far from White Coffee. They're $60 a month. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you. 1 month free when you pay for a year. You get a 12x50 assigned spot, secure gauge 24/7, security cameras, discounts for multiple spots. You just make out an appointment, fill out an application, and pick your spot. They're locally owned and operated, and they'll take great care of you. Give them a holler at 515-822-1362, 515-822-1362. Good morning, Tony. Good to see you. So there you go. We got that done. Big balloon pop today at Sportsman's Warehouse. Somebody could win 100% off just by shopping there today. You pop that balloon, and then if it says 100% off, it's free.
Who doesn't like to pop a balloon?
Good morning, Tony. Our buddy Tony. Good to see you, Tone. No, balloon pop's big, man.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Ever since a kid.
And then, what's nice is you get somebody like buys a gun safe or something, then they go up to the register and it's free. Yeah, you get a $1,000, $2,000 gun safe for free. Yeah. Wouldn't that rock?
Oh, that'd rock.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd take that in a heartbeat.
That's almost like getting a free Outdoors Dan shows.
Yeah.
Almost as good.
Almost.
Morning, Bryce. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. So we got a lot to talk about today, so let's just get to it. Beast Feast is tonight. We're going to be out at Stony Creek Inn in Johnston, Iowa. I don't know how many years this has been. It's been 16, 17 years. We've been doing this thing for, we used to do it for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Now we're doing it for the Family Cancer Network. And we always appreciate everybody that comes out for that. Be a lot of stuff going on. Larry Mack will be in the house. and he told me he's actually bringing a bow. I always donate one of my bows from the TV show every year. I've got a brand new, and well, it's not brand new. It's got like 20 shots in it, so it's almost brand new. Elite Envision, that was their flagship bow last year. That's what I used on the TV show. I shot both of my bucks on Respect the Game TV with that bow. So you'll whoever gets that's going to get about $1,100 bow, and they can say it's been on national TV.
Ta-da.
How about that? Yeah, and I still got the stickers on this one. This is actually my backup bow. So it's pretty much a brand new bow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Larry, I said, I'm going to go ahead and set it up and shoot 20, get it tuned and everything, but I'm going to leave the stickers and stuff on it like it comes out of the box. That way, whoever gets it, they're going to feel like they're getting a brand new bow, and they can tear the stickers off before they start shooting it. So, yeah, nice things going on. So we got that going on tonight. That is out at doors open, I believe, at 5:30 out at Stony Creek Inn. That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Revelton's got a big deal going on. They got big barbecue days. If you want more information about that, go look up. Morning, Dr. Yagi. Yeah, Dr. Yagi's going to be there. See you at 5:15, Scott. The doors open at 5:30, but you can get in early. I'll get you in early. Just tell them you're my doctor and you're there to get there at the outdoor stand table. Dr. Yagi, Obi-Wan. Just tell them you don't need to see my identification.
There you go.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Wave your
He's gotta wear
Jedi hand.
Wear the
Dr.
robe.
Yagi. Huh?
Wear that robe.
Yeah. Could you see him doing stuff in a Jedi robe?
I would.
Yeah.
Gosh, if he themed it up for at least his space to be all Star Wars themed.
I don't know why he hasn't got mugs made. You should get a mug. When you're a brand new patient at Advanced Family Dentistry, you should get a mug that says, "May the floss be with you." I don't know why he hasn't done that yet.
I don't know either.
That's like a game changer.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah, I feel better if I went in there for a root canal or a crown and I got a mug that said, "May the floss be with you." Yeah. Morning, Roger. How things up in New York City? Well, he's up New York State, not New York City. Here we go. Dr. Yagi, I always try to help. Let's see. Oh, Don Sherman. Don Sherman is texting me. Now, he's a Native American gentleman up in Minnesota who is just an amazing, he's an amazing artist. I mean, this guy rocks as an artist. But, we started that new show called Unknown Files on the Outdoor Call radio app. And I hate to say it, but that show's kicking butt, man. That show is really getting a lot of listeners on it.
Yeah.
Because we talk about all crazy stuff on there, right? Bigfoot, UFOs, ghosts. We had ghost hunters from Illinois on last week. Don Sherman has actually had 2 encounters with Bigfoot up in Minnesota. And he's got castings from the tracks and stuff. But when I go up walleye fishing in June, my buddy Gary Peck is going to take me over and introduce me to Don Sherman. And he's going to show me where he saw Bigfoot up on Lake Winnie and around Cass Lake and stuff. I'm kind of pumped about that, man.
You should be.
I hope I get to see something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. No worries, Don. I will catch up with you. I will catch
on the flip side
with you soon. Doing the radio show. This just nice gentleman. Got to make sure I take care of him. Doing the radio show right now. Doing the radio show right now. Yeah. Nice man. Super nice guy.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Anxious to meet him. So, let's see. What else was I talking about? Oh, Deer Classic tickets. I got Deer Classic tickets. I don't know if we should give these away by doing a code word, or if we should do trivia. I don't know. We got a couple new partners on the show. Grandview University, thanks to Charlie Mundy and his wonderful scholastic shooting team. They're trying. If you've got a ute in your neighborhood that likes to shoot clay birds and trap, Grandview University might want to talk to you. They got an amazing scholastic shooting program there. Hey, and you get free education out of it too. So if you listen to the show, we're going to tell you all about Grandview for the year. But thanks to Charlie and the Vikings shooting team. Go Vikes! Yeah, we like the Vikings. And we got a wonderful new partner on this week. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm starting to appreciate different things in my older age. One of them is socks, and I was doing my show down in St. Louis on Sunday night, and I had a listener call me and say, "Hey, we were talking about how to stay warm if it was cold during turkey season, how to stay warm and keep your feet warm." And I have used electric socks, and they work well for about 3-4 hours, and then after they die out, they don't insulate very well. So if it's super super cold, I'll probably, if it's like 5 or 10 degrees, I'll probably still try the electric and then take some alpaca socks with me and change them out in the blinds so I can keep my feet warm. But anyway, Norlander Sock Company, I called them after this gentleman told me about how good these socks are. And I talked to Stephanie and Tanya and all the gang there in St. Peters, Missouri. They raised their own alpacas. They got like 52, 53 alpacas right there in St. Charles, Missouri. And these socks are amazing. So we're going to be giving away some socks soon too, but not today. But I think the code word today to get a pair of tickets for at least first couple times. Are you going to quit hacking?
I'm going to try.
Yeah, or shut your mic off when you're hacking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, he's hacking again. The code word is going to be alpaca.
Alpaca.
It's kind of fun to say. Say it with me.
Alpaca.
Yeah, now, hey, if you are in the mood to get some new socks, if you got a birthday coming up, or if you got, this would have been great for Valentine's Day. If you go to Norlander Sock Company online and you want to try them, use the code word DAN20, 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 and you'll get 20% off, which is really nice of them. So, all right. So anyway, when you hear the turkey gobble, you can call in at 244-1350, 244-1350. The code word is alpaca, and we'll give you a pair of Deer Classic tickets. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. So, how about that?
Sounds good to me.
Anyway. So, what do we go? Larry Mack, man. Larry Mack is going to be in the house. Having a big celebrity like that at the Beast Feast, that's amazing.
Hot dog.
I know. He's been on Monster Bucks. I mean, he's the toast of the National Wild Turkey Federation. He skipped the the NWTF convention this year just to come up to Des Moines to do the Beast Feast for me. How about that? Now, is that nice or not?
Great stuff.
Great stuff, yeah. I'm telling you, that's good. We got new shows on the Outdoor Call radio app. The Crappie Connection is on. We also have Tom Rowland. Tom, he just had one of the guys from Iron Maiden, the band, that loves to fly fish on. That show just aired, so if you want to hear some good fishing talk with some national celebrities, you want to tune in on Tuesdays on the Outdoor Call radio app, because we got the Crappie Connection, we got Bass Edge, we got Tom Rowland, and Jason Mitchell Outdoors Television. We got 4 really good fishing shows now every Tuesday for you to listen to. Let's see, we got Warden's Watch, that's doing really well. We got Victory Drive podcast. That's it. We're going to have the host of that show on here pretty quick. He is actually it's either Iraqi or Afghanistan war vet. And boy, you talk about some good gun talk. Now, he's a veteran. It can get a little salty. I'm just warning you. But the content's really good. And then, I just told you about Unknown Files. So, anyway. All right, 7:13 and some change. Dr. Yagi, what's going on, huh? I will be there. Hey, there he goes. He's going to be there. Beast Feast, man. Beast Feast. Morning, David. Good to see you. What do you like to do? What do you like better, a semi-auto handgun or a revolver? A semi-auto handgun or a revolver? I'm trying to think what I would take to grizzly country. I'm going to ask Dave about that. I was thinking a 357, but I don't know if a 357 is powerful enough to stop a grizzly if they're coming after you. Probably a 44 mag would probably be the weapon of choice there. You know, if I had my preferred weapon, it'd be my 45-70 rifle. But you know, you carry a sidearm with you when you're out there. Revolver for accuracy. Thank you, David. You carry like a chest holster and keep it right there, because that way, if they come out of the brush at you or whatever, Desert Eagle. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. That way you can clear it and draw, because a grizzly bear can run up to 35 miles an hour. Did you know that? 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's fast. You're not going to outrun a grizzly. So, but I don't know. Somebody was talking. I was reading some stuff last night, and somebody said a 10 millimeter. So I don't know. That was kind of crazy. Hey, you want to hear something crazy? When I was doing my research last night, did you know that you could actually buy silver bullets? I'm not making that up. I was on Google last night, and I was looking at different rounds.
No, cut that
I'm not kidding. You can actually buy silver bullets.
That's insane.
It is insane. I'd take a 10 mil or 1911 personally, David said. There you go. Take big gun, Dan. Well, I tried to take a big gun, Tony. I try to do that as much as I can. But I just so I can say I've got a box of silver bullets, I might order me some. When Dave is on at 8 o'clock, I'm going to ask him if this is for real. But the company is called, I'm going to pull it up real quick here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Silver
Bell.
Silver bullets.
That should be their kind of theme song, spin off of Silver Bells.
No, they got it's like a werewolf. They got,
Silver bullets.
It's like a werewolf thing.
It's werewolf hunting
Yeah.
city.
Where's it at now? Let's see. Silver bullets. Well, there is actually there's a new werewolf movie coming out called Silver Bullets. Did you know there was Silver Bullet? That was Stephen King's deal. Now they got a new one called Silver Bullets.
Well, you got to have two.
Silver Bullet. There, let me do this. Silver Bullet.
At least two.
357 Magnum. 357 Mag. Let's see what that brings it up. Okay, Minuteman Ammo Company. Minuteman Ammo Company.
Minuteman or Minutemen?
Minuteman. Minuteman
There's only
Ammunition.
one?
It's Minuteman Ammunition. Werewolf Defense Line. I'm not making that up. It's right there. Werewolf Defense Line. $149.99.
For like just a box?
I guess for a box, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I'm sorry, but it'd kind of be worth having a box of silver bullets so you could say you had them.
Yeah?
You know? And you never know. You know,
I think that's what they're counting on. Like, you know, the people are going, well, dude, how long am I going to get this chance to buy silver bullets?
If I ever get to go to Oregon or Washington State, I got a bow hunter coming on Unknown Files show. I talked to him the other day. Now, remember that movie? The first show we ever did of that show, we actually had Tobe Johnson and Brett Erickson on. They did a movie called Flash of Beauty. It was a Bigfoot documentary. It went nationwide. It was in a lot of theaters and stuff. This guy was in the movie, right? This guy was actually in the movie. His name's Mark Johnson, and super nice guy. He's a big bow hunter, but he's had two things happen to him hunting. He said he had Bigfoot at 25 yards, and he got out of. He was elk hunting in Oregon, and I don't want to tell the whole story, but man, if I go, he goes, Dan, if you want to come out here, I'll take you exactly where we've been, and I'll show you. And that would be so cool to go on
Sure would.
like a 5-6 day pack in with a horse and get out there and where nobody's 6-7 miles where nobody's around and just see what happens. That would be kind of a cool trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be worth every penny.
But I'm going to have me a big gun, and I'll probably have silver bullets with me, because if Bigfoot's around, and if I get an angry Bigfoot, or because they all have different personalities apparently. From everybody keeps telling me there's different. They're like people. They're like they call them the forest people. I've heard that. I'm not making that up.
Would silver bullets be that affected though?
I don't know. Well, now here's the thing. Now, see, some people say Bigfoot is a flesh and blood creature, right?
Yeah.
Some people say it's a spiritual animal, so it's not all flesh and blood. That's why nobody's found them. They're like a spiritual thing. So maybe a silver bullet's the only thing that would work. I don't want to shoot one unless I had to.
Yeah.
I would just like to have a conversation. You know, do they really like Soldier Boy jerky? Is that their favorite jerky? Do they prefer alpaca socks?
Are they suing Jack Links?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got questions. I'm looking forward to this interview. I really am. He's a super nice guy. And hey, he's a bow hunter. I always like bow hunters. All right, I'll be right back. When we come back, you want to listen, you might hear the word alpaca. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Tacticam
Silver.
the best-in-class cellular
There you go.
camera, the #1 selling action camera in the
Oh,
industry.
trust me, Ned, if I go, I'll be tree knocking and whooping. Whoop.
Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but
You know, I don't know if it's real. I honestly don't know. But I just love the stories, man.
When checking cameras in the field with Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field.
I will say this. If I would see something out there that I knew was not a bear, I would do everything I could to see if I could get as close as I could to it. Because I want to know. Is it somebody in a ghillie suit? Is it somebody out there pranking? I mean, if you're 6 or 7 miles out in the middle of nowhere, what are the odds somebody's out there messing with you? Probably pretty remote.
Gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
Love the post of your side chick.
Exciting way to capture the moment.
My side chick? What's that, David?
Can help you video easier in the field.
Oh, my bow?
Extremely
Oh, yeah.
durable, and easy to pass.
Morning, Ralph! Now, there's a man that can tell you about Bigfoot. Ralph DiMartino, the godfather of pavement in New York.
Easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available.
I did a Valentine's Day post, if you missed it on Facebook, on my bow. I said, I did a real romantic post. You're my everything. I can't wait to hold you every day. I can't tell you how good you make me feel when I draw you back and release. You know, I just want you to know that I care about you so much, and I had a picture of my bow with sparkly things on it. I thought it was funny. Gotta have a little fun, right? I had people go, "Did your wife see this?" I go, "Absolutely. I showed Jenny. She liked it."
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys.
Good morning, Jeff. Man, you're everywhere, Jeff. I see your face all the time, Jeff.
Hearing the customers' descriptions of how
I'm just teasing you.
bottle looks.
That's what Jeff tells me all the time.
Good
Good morning, Brad. How's it going, buddy?
To the whiskey and
Watch Harry and the Hendersons. I've seen Harry and the Hendersons, Branch. That's a great movie.
Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa.
Ooh, I got coffee to give away too.
At ReveltonDistillery.com.
Probably do a pair of tickets and some pure whitetail coffee.
Sit back and
All day set. I love this. That's one of my favorites. I'm drinking that right now. And then I got Riverbank to give away. Some pure whitetail grind life Riverbank. So 2 people are going to be happy today. I think I got all day sit I'm drinking right now. Quit hacking. He's in there hacking his head off.
Sure would like to.
Yeah. Take some vitamins. There you go, Ned. Ned goes, I'm still single, but I have my bow. Hey, if you got your bow, hey, come on. I want an honest opinion. Raise your hand whenever you get a new bow. If you don't tuck it in at night right next to you. Make sure it's nice and warm and comfy. Who doesn't do that, huh? Raise your hand if you do that.
Whose wife yells at them to get it out.
Hey, I don't think there's between holding my son and my daughter when they were first born, that's a special memory and thing.
Trails are not always easy.
Take that bow out of that box. Get that new bow smell.
Itasca Footwear has
That's a pretty special thing too, right there.
over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations.
Jeff, you have a
Whether you're
great
out
weekend, my
elk
friend.
hunting, chasing
Thank you for
moose or
watching.
whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca
30
footwear
seconds
will
into that.
provide you not only a great
Just a
fit,
quick break.
but comfort for all-day adventures.
Yeah,
Itasca has
4:30
sizes
for
and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the
Took
same
6
comfort
months
and
off.
fit that you look for in footwear, so
Alright,
everyone
so-
can enjoy their day.
So if
Look for
you know
Itasca
who comes
footwear,
in, just
trusted
stop
by
him.
millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep
Thank you,
on
Robin.
the
I'll
move.
check it out. David
You're
loves his
listening to
verdict.
Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. A lot of stuff going on. We got the big Revelton barbecue deal for this weekend. Got the Beast Feast tonight. We got a bunch of stuff going around. Sportsman's Warehouse has got their balloon pop today. A lot of stuff happening today, that's for sure. All right, let's start it off. Alpaca. Let's see if people are paying attention. All right, let's see here.
Just a call in, right?
Yeah, they just 244-1350. 244 Alpaca.
You want them to officially announce it on the air?
Yeah, we can take them on there. That's fine.
All right.
All they gotta do is say Alpaca.
That's right.
If I have them say Norlander Sock Company, that's probably too long because they haven't heard about Norlander Socks yet. So if I just have them say Alpaca,
Outdoor Call Radio.
there we go. So first two winners, we'll probably give the coffee to.
Very nice. Gonna get your name?
DNR finalizes public meeting locations to
Sorry, say that
recap
again?
hunting, trapping seasons, discuss possible rule changes. Is hosting a series of town hall meetings where local staff will provide updates on recently completed hunting and trapping seasons, discussing possible changes and address and other topics as requested.
5812.
We want people to come out to these meetings. Now, this is on hunting, trapping seasons, which we've been talking a lot about.
Say it officially on the air.
Todd Bishop, Chief of the Iowa DNR's Wildlife Bureau Division. Part of the meeting will be devoted to discussing potential rule changes and collecting feedback as we work through the rules
Yes,
process.
I will give you a call.
The meetings are open to the public. Comments collected from these public meetings will be considered along other related comments received by the Iowa DNR prior to proposed changes in hunting rules and regs. Proposed rules will be presented to the Natural Resource Commission during a regular public meeting for consideration and additional public comment. All right, here's some meeting times and locations that I can tell you around the state, okay? DeWitt, February 20th at the DeWitt Community Library. Waverly is going to be February 20th at the Waverly Public Library. Bloomfield, February 21st, Wapello County Conservation Board, Pioneer Ridge Center, Cruston, February 21st. Rick, let's go say hi to Rick. Hang on. Let me mark this. Morning, Rick.
Hold on. Oh, Rick hung up.
Rick hung up. Rick,
Call back, Rick.
call back, Rick. You didn't get on the air, Rick. Let's see. Creston, February 21st. Multi-purpose room, Southern Prairie YMCA. Des Moines League, February 21st. Des Moines Isaac Walton League down on George Flag Parkway. Lakeview's February 21st at 6:30 at Speaker Park Shelter House, 418 North Blossom Street. Perry, February 21st. Forest Park Museum, building 445 581K Avenue. Toledo, February 21st at Otter Creek Lake and Park Nature Center. Algona is February 22nd. Water's Edge. Rick, you need to call back, Rick. Algona, February 22nd, Water's Edge Nature Center. Okoboji, February 22nd at the Macer Monic Lodge. You get another caller?
Yeah, we wanted to.
We had another one interested in alpaca as well.
What's the name?
His name's Bob.
Let's go say hi to Bob. Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing,
Good
Bob?
morning. Good morning. Doing well out checking cows and calves and seeing deer tracks in our fresh pastures.
Well, there you go. You find any sheds yet?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. They're dropping.
Yes, they are.
They're dropping. Bob, say alpaca.
Alpaca.
All right, Bob. You got you some Iowa Deer Classic tickets. Do you want some of that pure whitetail coffee too?
If I could, please. That sounds fantastic on a cold morning.
All right, you got some coffee coming too. So we'll call you back after the show. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. There you go. There goes Bob. Bob knew how to say alpaca. Let's see. Decorah, February 23rd at the Franklin W. Olin Building, room 102. Dubuque is February 23rd at the E.B. Lyons Nature Center of Mines of Spain. Iowa City, February 23rd, Johnson County ISU Extension. Wapello is February 23rd, Langwood Education Center, 14019 H. Ave. Any person attending in public that needs special requirements, just let them know ahead of time and they'll take care of you. Let's go see what Rick is up to. Good morning, Rick.
Hi, Dan. How are you this morning?
I'm good, buddy.
Good show. Good show as always.
Huh?
Good show as always.
Well, that's nice of you. Say, can you say alpaca?
Alpaca.
Alpaca. Yeah, there you go. You got a pair of Iowa Deer Classic tickets. You want this other? Pound of coffee?
Sure.
You're getting the Riverbank coffee. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dan. I'll see you at the show.
All right, we'll call you. We'll call you back after the show.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rick.
Have a good day. My wife says hi.
Hey, tell the wife next week we've got another Bigfoot documentarian on. They actually do. They've got a new TV show coming out. So tell her we got some exciting stories next week. What'd she say?
I'm sure I'll get to hear it.
Well, I hope so. I'm telling you, it's going to be. And his name is Tim. Timmy. Let me hang on. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
Live radio.
Let's see. I'll tell you who he's from. Got Tim Halloran is his name. He's with Bigfoot Influencers. It's a book he's written. It's called Bigfoot Influencers. Candid conversations with researchers, scientists, and investigations. That's gonna be a good show, Rick. Yeah.
We won't miss it.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, that unknown show, his file show is taking off, man.
We don't miss it. I think it's a really, really good show. It's really interesting.
Well, see, I told you. All right, all right, buddy. We'll talk to you. Tell everybody hi for me.
We'll do. The dog's growling at you.
All right. Tell the dog hi. See you, Rick.
Thanks, Dad.
There you go. Yeah, another unknown files family. See, people laugh. People, they like that kind of stuff.
That is good stuff.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. People have been talking about it for a while now. And now
I gotta find. Hey, have you guys been seeing what's going on in Ohio? Does that not just make you mad?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not, and I don't want to get into the politics of it, but can you imagine if that happened here in Des Moines, and people were telling you to drink the water? You know what? Have you ever noticed that the people telling you to drink the water, you don't see them holding up water out of they should go to the water faucets, open the thing, take a big old gallon thing of water and start drinking it. I want to see them drink the water. You don't see that, do you? What do you see them drinking? Bottled water. I'm sorry. I wouldn't drink that water it just infuriates me. And again, I'm not talking politics. I'm just saying, how do you do that to your fellow neighbor?
Yeah.
You're
just a lack of caring at all or empathy. Like
they don't care.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just such a lack of humanity.
It is a lack of humanity. 7:33 and some change. Let me hit another quick break. I got deer numbers. So I had a bunch of people said they missed the show last week, so I'll tell you the deer numbers when we come back on 1350 ESPN.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field
I'd be
and Sports has
ticked
been helping
if somebody came to our town and you go in the creek and there's fish all dead in the creek and then you take a stick and rub it in the rocks and all this rainbow stuff comes up.
all the top extras and
I'd be a little
accessories
miffed
you'll ever need.
if it was me.
Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and
I just think that's awful.
And are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic ointment, and items that could be used as a splint if needed, plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is current on all vaccines before you head out. Your pet should also have a good physical exam to make sure she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a blaze orange hunting vest, which makes your pet more visible and provides protection from the bush as he or she runs through. Be careful and have fun. Remember, this is what most of our dogs were born to do. This message has been brought to you by Dr. Steve.
I got a buddy of
Westfield
mine that says he
Veterinary
saw him.
Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr.
And then
Steve
the
by
people
phone
that were hunting
at
next to him saw him later that afternoon.
515-65-PET.
Yeah.
And
Westfield
they didn't know
Veterinary
each other had
Hospital,
seen
for the
it.
life of your pet.
Huh.
Here in Iowa.
Hey guys,
And this
Outdoors
guy
Dan
doesn't
here.
lie.
Do you have a message that you need help getting out?
That's
or
crazy,
help
isn't it?
promoting your business? If you do, we need to have a chat. You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals in Ames, Iowa, and what they can do for you. I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals in Ames, and they did an amazing job. Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my ZR7. Now, wherever I go, folks will be talking
that's pretty
about
crazy,
the Outdoor
Robin.
Radio Network.
That's not good, buddy.
If you need help getting your message out or showing people what exactly your business does, I want you to pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go online to chasedecals.com.
Ooh, Brant said he's slicing through some homemade Canadian bacon.
Hey, are you
Boy,
in the
that
market
sounds
for a
good.
new RV this year? Here's a
I like
place to help
Canadian
you
bacon.
start looking for that new travel partner for your next
Canadian
vacation
bacon and
or outdoor
mushroom is
adventure.
one of my
Head on
favorite
over to the
pizzas.
friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping
Pineapple.
enthusiasts
What's wrong
for
with you?
50 years.
Pineapple does not
Or
belong
four-wheel
on a
RVs
pizza.
From
It is
Sprinter, Hideout,
perfectly
Passport, and
designed
Alpine.
to
They
be
now
out.
Ugh.
see horse trailers.
You know what I do if I see pineapple on a pizza?
Imperial
Right into the
RV
trash.
also features a full-service
That's
center
where it
ready for
belongs.
any
Well, that's why we
repair
don't
that
give
your
you
RV might
pizza
have.
with pineapple on it.
Imperial RV can finance
We
on
save
site.
it for the
They
better
help you
folk.
with all your financing needs.
That's
they also have
disgusting,
a
man.
full-service parts department for anything you might
I
need
love it.
to keep your camper going. They're
That's
open
what's
Monday
wrong
through
with your
Saturday,
generation.
located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please
Pineapple
call
on
them
a
at
You
pizza.
like pineapple pizza.
515-964-1424 or
Oh,
check
I'm
them
sure
out
not every one of
online
us
at
does.
ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com.
Yeah, I'm worried about our
Imperial
country.
RV Center in
Pineapple.
Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
I tried
It's
it
time
back
to
in
refill
the
tank.
late
But you're
'80s
going
when
for
I
a
was in the
great meal that won't
service.
break the bank.
Out in
Well, why not fill up
California,
at
they had
Central Standard
Hawaiian
Restaurant in
pizza.
Milwaukee? There's more than
Ugh.
great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at
Yeah.
Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food
Hey,
like buttermilk
if
fried
you like
chicken,
Hawaiian
smoked
pizza,
pork,
that's
grilled
fine.
salmon,
That's
or an Iowa
it's your
pork
pizza.
tenderloin, to name just a few.
Right, it's my
Central
pizza.
Standard Restaurant features a large menu that will be sure to please
I think it's pretty good. I like to explore and try something new.
Venison burger pizza. Now that's a pizza. That's a man's pizza.
Cold, tall, and amazing.
Venison. Well, that's your fault. Venison burger pizza and mushrooms.
Nobody sells it like that.
You make it yourself.
But I haven't made pizza before.
Well, you just take your ground venison and you fry it up, and then you put it on the pizza, the mozzarella, the sauce, the mushrooms. Bada bing, bada boom, in the oven, and there you go.
Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant. The perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hunters harvested nearly 110,000 deer during the 22-23 season. A lot of hunters chose to participate in the new season, which really helped with that's the Access January tag antlerless season. And the harvest was on par, a little above the other firearm seasons, said Jace Elliott, state deer biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Hunter reported more than 2,500 deer taking during the excess tag January antlerless season, thanks to part in favorable weather across the state. Overall, hunters tagged deer at the rate of 30 to 35%, which is similar to previous years, for a total reported harvest of more than 109,600 deer. Deer harvested varied regionally, with the north central and southeast regions seeing an increase over 2021. The north central deer population is recovering over the past decade and is trending in the right direction. The far western counties and southwest region saw a decline in harvest, likely due to the recent outbreaks from EHD and from floods in the Missouri River Valley. The deer herd has shown that given time, it can recover from EHD outbreaks. It takes 5 years. I mean, you think about it. You get EHD going through, right? Hemorrhagic disease, and all your target bucks die. Well, what's that mean? That means it's going to take you 4 to 5 years before you start getting that age class back. It's not good. We went through it here in Central Iowa. Aggravating. It happens every year, on one level or another. Deer population models indicate the herd size is stable to slightly increasing, with the end goal of the Iowa Deer Study Advisory Committee. So there you go. It was a good season. So during the break, Andrew over there says he likes pineapple pizza.
Pineapple on my pizza. I don't like strict pineapple pizza. Let's not get the wrong idea here.
Okay. Pineapple on his pizza. I'm sorry. That is what's wrong with our generation right now. You know, they don't know how to mow the lawn. They can't do their chores. I'm talking about my son, my other son, because Andrew's like my kid. So, you know, I'm worried about if we have to go up against China in a conflict, I'm worried about our country. What are they going to do if they don't get pineapple in their MREs? How are they going to live through life? You know, pineapple does not belong on a pizza. If I see pineapple on a pizza, what do? I find the nearest trash receptacle and deposit.
Oh, that'd be a travesty.
Yeah, if you want a good pizza, you take some fresh ground venison.
Yeah.
Saute it in a pan.
Mm-hmm.
Get your mushrooms. Get your tomato sauce, your basil. Get your nice little crust. If you don't want to do that, take your little Chef Boyardee kit, and make your go Chiefs. We weren't talking about the Chiefs, Lauren. So anyway, if you want pineapple on your pizza, that's fine. I'm just not gonna. It's a foreign object, man.
It belongs there,
Yeah.
It took us long enough to figure that out as a society.
Yeah.
We finally got there.
Ground venison and mushroom pizza. Now that's a pizza for a man.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Pineapple on a pizza.
Come on, man.
That'd be something like SpongeBob would do.
Now cut that out.
That's it. It is perfectly fine. It's
Lauren?
a little taste of Hawaii.
Lauren, you know what I got yesterday, Lauren? I got me a 2013 Travis Kelce rookie card coming my way, buddy. How about that, Lauren? Huh? That is going in the vault. Because I love my Kelce. Well, you know who really likes Travis Kelce is my wife. My wife goes goo-goo over Travis Kelce. She was, good morning, Richard. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. She goes, can I have a Kelce shirt jersey? So I ordered her one. Because happy life, happy wife. Or happy wife, happy life.
A happy life is a happy life. You're right there.
Wife, life, same thing.
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, so I got her, she wanted, my brother, my little brother, who's 54 now, he collected baseball cards over the year. He's got a Tom Seaver card.
Oh, man.
He's got 3 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards. I think he said they're worth like $2,600 a piece now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, he got into the football thing. He's going to be on Saturday night live. Oh, Travis Kelce is? Oh, there you go. That's awesome. So he found
Well,
out, he
tune
goes,
in.
hey, I've got 2 Travis Kelce rookie cards. I said, well, why don't you give your brother one? Well, I'm not doing that. So I found one, and I bought it. So, and it's going in the safe. Baseball, where's the turkey talk? Where you been, Richard? We've been talking turkey. Man, the whole first part of no, we were actually talking alpaca socks and beast feast and Larry McCoy donating a bow for the dinner tonight. Yeah. Richard, I've been talking about turkey. Did you see that turkey hunt I put up on Facebook this week?
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, and Richard, you in my notes to talk about turkeys. Thank you, Richard. Old Richard, man, he's on it.
What's up?
Yeah, Respect the Game TV, which is I'm a part of. We are happy to announce that Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls. Richard said I did. You did what, Richard? Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are now an official partner of not only the Outdoor Call Radio, but also Respect the Game TV. They're fine calls made out there in Pennsylvania. So thanks to Todd Rupert and everybody at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. So there you go. Richard, I've been talking turkeys all week, man. Gobble gobble.
Once more of it.
Did I say we were playing a gobble?
At some point, yes.
Old Richard? I didn't call you Old Richard. No. What was that movie? Richard. Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Richard.
Richard.
Oh, Richard. What you doing, Richard? What was that? Fat man in a little coat. That's me. Fat man in a vest.
Fat guy in a little coat.
Fat guy. Is it fat guy or fat man?
Fat guy.
Are you sure?
Fat man is Batman's cousin.
No. It's fat. Is it fat man or fat guy? I can't remember. I like Tommy Boy. When they hit the deer and the deer wakes up in the back of the car. That's funny. That was funny.
That's a classic.
All right, we'll take 2 more callers. 244-1350, 244-1350. You were supposed to play a turkey gobble, and you didn't do it.
Well, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I think I did. I think the first part of the show, I said, if you hear a turkey gobble, the code word is alpaca. So you better find a turkey gobble.
I should.
Yeah, find a turkey gobble. Still practicing my mouth call. Let's leave Richard alone. Well, come on, man. Oh, Jen says she likes Hawaiian pizza, too.
That's right. I knew I liked her better.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Canadian bacon here. Oh, look at that. Look at that Canadian bacon Brant's slicing up right there. Man, that looks good. Boy, you get that going, man. You got a turkey gobble?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. I thought you had that on the button bar.
Oh no.
Richard, you have a good day too, buddy.
No, we have a lot of good things like
Squirrel.
or
That's insane.
or.
Yeah. We just need a turkey gobble so I can go to break.
Well, what about this one?
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of beer.
That's not a turkey gobble.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here we go.
Yeah. That's a nice turkey gobble. I like that. I'll take that one. All right. Take first 2 callers, 244-1350, 244-1350. The code word is alpaca. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Thanks, Richard. I hear it.
Do you love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field? Well, then you need to check out Alive Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith gobbler decoy and then apply their patented system that allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform. Alive Action Decoys are so amazingly lifelike, though. They're going to fool even the wariest old boss tom you got running around your woods. Plus, the good thing is they're made right here in the good old US of A. For more information about Alive Action Decoys, please check them out on Facebook or call them at 815-674-1626. Take it from me, Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic
Hey, I'm telling
Ice
you, Kenny, those things rock, man.
Beverages and camping supplies, cold and
Who wouldn't want a
fresh,
box of
wherever
silver
your adventure
bullets?
takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees.
Hey, you tell Chris I said hi, Richard.
To really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game.
That's a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call hat I got on. That's what that is.
Or camping, try the Chillin' Brew Packs. It'll
See
keep
the-
your beverages of choice at
there you go.
frosty cold
Isn't that cool?
4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish,
That's a cool
or
hat.
dairy goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at
Where's Chris at this morning, Richard?
Arctic-ice.com.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue.
Just play that other one back. Yeah, that funny one. No, I'm not giving that hat away, buddy. Hey, we're going to be in Pennsylvania next year, Richard. You're going to have to come up and see us.
Did you hear the news? The Olive
We're going to do a turkey hunt with Respect the Game TV out there by Chris's place at Creek Archery.
One destination for the finest
So you got a year to plan.
vinegars, and now fresh salads and sandwiches. They now have even more of your favorite olive oils from Italy, Greece.
Well, it'll be a
Spain, and
year
other
from
countries,
May.
with unique flavors like Tuscan herb, basil.
Looking forward to
spicy
that.
garlic,
That's going to be a fun hunt.
Smoky bacon, and jalapeno, just to name a few. The Olive Tap also offers special oils like avocado and walnut oils. Not to mention 20 different varieties of balsamic vinegars, including raspberry, strawberry.
Now I can't get Tommy Boy out of my
sour
head.
apple, dark chocolate, and many more. The Olive Tap carries sauces, spices, seasonings, jellies, and other fine cooking items that anyone who cooks would enjoy. They even offer cooking classes and tasting parties.
Nobody's
Stop
called
by
for deer
the Olive
classic
Tap at the District at Prairie Trail,
Really?
1610
That's crazy.
Southwest Main Street, Suite 105
Huh?
in Ankeny, 515-964-1065, or at theolivetap.com.
Gotcha.
You're hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game
That's the
Hide.
last big one, right?
Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
At American Family Life
Anytime the
Insurance,
weather
we know that
dips,
protecting your family's financial
it's
future
cold like
is a
that,
priority,
and
and life
bounces
insurance
back,
is an
it's
easy
full,
way to help
it's
make that
warm.
happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, we got 6 minutes. 244-1350, 244-1350. Take the first couple callers. You want some Iowa Deer Classic tickets, I'll give you a pair of tickets. If you call in, the coffee's all gone. So Bob and Rick got the Grind Life Pure Whitetail coffee. So you call in, and we'll all you got to do is say the word alpaca. Alpaca. Boy, I got Jenny a pair of those socks. She loves them.
Man, yeah, they look pretty good.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, those are the softest, most comfortable socks I've ever worn in my life. Alpaca. I'm looking forward to the Deer Classic. That's gonna be fun. We might have over a 200 and something inch deer in the booth. Josh, I don't. Well, hi, mailman. What's up, buddy? Rick, the mailman Elliott. That's my buddy. Always enjoy Rick's repertoire. His little. He's always giving me grief. He used to be my mailman. He's not my mailman anymore, and I miss him because he was always happy, always singing. He'd be bopping down the street. You know, it's nice to see somebody enjoying their job. You know. Yep, good fine feller there, Rick the mailman Elliott. Was there an athlete like that? Wasn't there? Was it a boxer? Who had the mailman?
Perfect.
Was it a football player? I can't remember. Somebody used to say the mailman. All right, let's go over to the phones. Let's see what Tony's up to this morning. Good morning, Tony.
Hey, Dan, what's up?
How you doing?
Not bad.
You want a pair of tickets?
Yeah.
You do? Let me hear it.
Alpaca.
Come on, you got to say it with a little more gusto. Alpaca.
Alpaca.
There you go. All right. We'll call you after the show, bud.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, buddy. All right, that was easy. Let's see. Pete's up next. Oh, Pete the donut. Pete, how do you say your last name?
Ariotti.
Ariotti?
Yeah.
Everybody, this is Pete the donut Ariotti.
Are you Alpaca?
Alpaca. Come on, say it a little better. Alpaca.
Alpaca.
Yeah. Are you still making donuts?
I work for the company now. I go around and open up shops.
Well, you kill me on those posts, man, because I want to go grab some, but I don't know where you're at.
Well, we have one in Ankeny.
Yeah, well, it's not the same because Pete, the donut Ariotti, is not there. If I'm going to get donuts, I want to get it from the donut man.
I'll have to bring you up to make you some.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Pete. Hey, you got a pair of Deer Classic tickets, buddy. We'll call you back after the show.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Bye.
Rick says Carl Malone. Oh, Carl Malone, the mailman. Thank you, Rick. See, the mailman knows the other mailman.
Well, I was thinking it's like Private Malone, the song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Really good song.
Yeah, that's a good country song.
I was like, huh.
I was riding with Private Malone. I like that song. Okay. Yeah, it's a good song. All right, we'll be back with Dave the Bloom, JLM Gun Bloom. Well, Dave Bloom's his name, so it's Dave the Revolver Bloom.
Ooh, we should ask if that.
Oh, Dave the Magazine Bloom.
The Mag.
Dave the Mag Bloom.
Dave the Mag Bloom.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll be right back. Gun Talk is next on 1350 ESPN. Carl the mailman. He was a basketball player, wasn't he? Carl Malone?
Carl Malone. Yeah.
Man, can you believe Raquel Welch died and then Stella Stevens died? They were two very, very, very beautiful ladies.
Flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few.
Oh, Pete.
Something for everyone at Lotta Pop.
He's always posting some really cool donut pictures, man.
Variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn.
Dave Magnum Bloom. There you go, Brant.
Popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta
Hey,
Pop.
Brant, did I tell you I got a 20-gauge side-by-side ZZ?
Locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta
I'm
Pop
ready,
for
buddy.
any special occasion, corporate
Next
event,
year.
or special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact
Boy, I
Lotta Pop
flushed a
at
good covey of quail the other day.
515-30.
Charlie!
Or go online at lottapop.com.
We talked about you earlier, Charlie.
Tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Morning, Richard.
If you're into the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want
I got me a Justin Jefferson Ricky card, too.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Campride has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999.
There you go, Richard.
Campride employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember.
Yep, it's a Bob White, I believe. Boy, that's a sweet gun, Brant. That thing just, it's right there, man. I think I'm going to be able to swing good with that gun. I like it.
Of 10 COTS units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags.
I think I like a side-by-side better than an over and under. I don't know why, but I'm anxious to get out there and shoot some birds with it.
Outdoor gear products. Campride is the right choice to make your adventures comfortable and carefree. Check out all these Camp-Rite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse store or on the
I get to
web.
harass Larry McCoy for 4 hours tonight.
Oh, man.
4 hours.
Hey, Larry Mack, what is going on over at Scott Archery, man? Social media is blowing up on these new releases. Can you tell me about the new S2 Select and Apex Core?
Yeah, we are super excited about these 3 releases. We'll start with the Apex Core. The Apex Core is a closed hook design where the Apex was an open hook design. It also has a finger through hole, so for extra grip. And also with the closed hook, you can leave it hung on your D-loop while you're in the tree. Second, let's go to the S2. The S2 release is a double sear release. It also comes with a forward trigger, so you get 2 triggers. You get a forward trigger and a rear trigger.
Man, Charlie, I love that gun, man.
Back tension offering that has grooves in the handle to eliminate any slipping. It also comes with 2 moons, so you can fine-tune or adjust to get the shot to break whenever you want.
Man, that's awesome. I can't wait to get down to my Scott Archery dealer and check these out. If you want more information, folks, go check them out at scottarchery.com.
KRNT Des Moines.
I made Larry do a commercial. Did you hear that? That was a lot of fun recording that one.
A Des Moines Radio Group station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports.
All right, you got Dave's number?
1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge yet? If you haven't, I encourage you to get out there and take one of those beautiful, beautiful Elite bows. I'm shooting the Omnia right now. The Envision, of course, is a great bow. They got the new Era. That's their first ever carbon bow offering. Now, Larry's been shooting that Era. He just got, him and Paul went down to Texas and shot a bunch of deer. And some pigs and some other stuff. And they, Larry, I asked him, well, I thought you loved the Omnia. He goes, I do love the Omnia, but that Era is pretty amazing. That's the first time that I've seen him, that I have not seen him stick to one bow. He switched back. So let me text Dave. Apparently we're having an issue here. Dave Bloom. Did he answer yet? We are trying to call you, buddy.
Hey, Dave, this is Andrew.
No, he got it.
Radio. How's it going?
All right. Of course, I texted him and he hasn't.
Yes, I can hear you loud and
Yep. So anyway, go take the shootability challenge and you'll see what all the fuss is about. You'll be able to hold back forever and aim. And that Omnia,
30 seconds to a minute. We'll be right
I love my Envision. And for me to switch over to that Omnia for turkey season, that tells you how good of it is. All right, we got him. Dave, the Magnum Bloom on 1350 ESPN. Is that you, Dave?
I'm right here.
The Magnum. You like that, or do you like Dave the Recoil Bloom?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to work with some of those to figure out which one fits.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So, hey, first thing I got to ask you, what is a first thing I need to talk to you about? Did you know that there's companies out there that make silver bullets?
Silver bullets, like actual silver bullets?
Actual silver bullets. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that until last night. I don't know how I got on a tangent, but I was looking up stuff, and I actually found a company that makes silver bullets. You can buy a box of silver bullets for $150.
$150?
$150.
How many rounds is it?
Well, now you're getting to be detailed oriented. Now, see,
I'm trying to figure out how much silver are we talking about. Is this a solid silver bullet or is this a plated silver bullet? Because that seems a little low if you're talking 20 rounds of solid silver at 150 grains of silver. That might be a little cheap.
Okay, this is from Minuteman Ammunition. You ever heard of them?
No.
They've got Werewolf Defense Line. You can get it in 45 ACP, 38 Special, 125 grain, 40 Smith & Wesson, 155 grain, 44 Special, 357 Magnum, 125 grain, 9mm, 45 long Colt, 45 mag, 200 grain, or 10 millimeter.
Yeah, those are plated. Those are covered bullets, which is fine. But that's a lead bullet with the silver covering over top of it.
Well, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure, 100% sure. But
from
the price that you're telling me, that seems a little low.
Is silver that expensive?
No, it's not super expensive. Not like gold is, but it's still. I mean, if you're talking, I don't know, what is it, $30 an ounce?
Well, I don't know.
It
doesn't even tell you how. It just says quantity 1, but I don't know if that means maybe that's just one bullet.
Yeah.
I think it's $150 for one bullet.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. If you said it's $150 a bullet, now we're talking a solid silver bullet.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm showing everybody on Facebook Live right now. It's one bullet because it's got a case and everything.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, but wouldn't that be cool to say you actually have a real silver bullet? I think we got a new revenue stream for JLM Guns, Dave.
Is that what you think?
I'm thinking, man. You can reload, can't you?
We certainly can.
Yeah, I want you guys. I tell you what, figure it out. I want you to make me a silver bullet, and I'll buy it from JLM. Can you?
Are you gonna donate the silver?
Well, no, I'll pay for it. I mean, how much you? Can't you? How much is? Just tell me how much is. I mean, if it's $500, let's forget about it. But I mean, come on. If they can do it for $150, you should be able to be comparable, huh?
I should be. Yes, that is true. I'll grab some silver bullion and then I'll melt it down and we'll form a bullet and we'll slap it in a case.
I'm telling you, man. I think if I go on this Bigfoot thing in Oregon or Wisconsin or Washington State, I might have to have a silver bullet with me.
I think that probably makes sense because I'd alternate in your revolver. Put a hard cast brass or not brass, lead in one, and then follow it up with a silver, and then alternate back and forth. So that way, if a werewolf does come to you, at least every other round you're going to get him with.
Rick says that makes more sense. I'd be worried about going against a werewolf with cheap silver bullets.
Yeah, that's true. Just plated doesn't cut it. It's the real deal.
Hey, I'm all right. So we got a new project.
I'm just amazed at the topic degradation that you and I get on so quickly. How we can devolve from something meaningful into something completely absurd.
Well,
in like 3 seconds.
Well, I'm just telling you, I was at the store yesterday. I don't know if Dallas told you or not, but I popped in.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I popped in the store, and Dallas was nice enough to donate a $75 gift certificate to the Beast Feast tonight. And
there goes his Christmas bonus.
Yeah, and so we're going to talk about you on the live auction tonight since I'm the MC. And anyway, I left some Deer Classic tickets for you, and for Dallas. Silver tip broadheads. Now, Charlie, now we're talking, buddy. I'm going to get me a bullet then. I got to have a silver bullet now. It's in my head. But anyway, I was looking at revolvers because you and I were talking about revolvers because if I go out west, I want to get a revolver. And I started looking up calibers that would self-defense calibers for grizzly bears. I'm not worried about a black bear. After going up to Alberta, I kind of got the woolies about grizzlies. So if I'm going to be out stomping around Oregon or Washington State, I want to have a self-defense gun handy on my chest. So in case something charges, I can defend myself. And then for some reason, I was looking up grizzly loads, and that silver bullet thing popped up. And it's like, what is that? And then I started reading. This is like 1:30 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And then I started going, well, this is serious. They're not kidding. This is real. So, yeah, I got to have a silver bullet now. Yeah. So, hey,
nothing good happens after midnight, brother.
Well, when you can't sleep, what are you going to do? And hey, in your humble opinion, because you know way more about guns than I do, is a .357 revolver, is that going to be enough to stop a grizzly?
So, yes and no. At the end of the day, it really comes down to your bullet.
Okay.
If you're shooting a hollow point, and everybody thinks that hollow points are badass, and they are when you're shooting something soft and mushy like a human. But when you're shooting a grizzly, a hollow point will flatten out on his skull and just piss him off.
Yeah, you can't get through there. They got a thick skull.
They got thick everything.
Yeah.
So a hollow point's useless. It's just gonna irritate him. So you need a hard cast bullet. You need a big, heavy, hard cast bullet that's not gonna mushroom, that's just gonna penetrate and just keep going and going and going. You put a bullet, even a small bullet, you could take a 223. You put it in the right place on a bear, he's gonna die. But the problem is, you need him to die fast.
Yeah, because he's going to maul you to death if you don't.
Right.
Right.
And so when you're talking about fast, you're talking a headshot or multiple shots in the chest because they can take a hit and go for a while.
Well,
so that's why you need the bigger the bullet, the harder the bullet, and the more energy it has, the more likely, again, I'm not saying it will, but the more likely you have of stopping him or deterring him. And at the end of the day, that's ultimately what you're really trying to do, is killing him in an instant. It almost never happens. It has to be a straight-on headshot. And when they're moving as fast as they can move, and believe me, a grizzly bear can move 10 times faster than you can even imagine a bear that big moving.
Yeah, they can run 35 miles an hour or more. Yeah.
Yeah, but they can get to that speed almost instantly.
Yeah, they're quick.
And when they're coming out of a brush, that's 20 yards away.
Yeah, they're on you.
You can't even begin to imagine how fast that is.
Yeah.
So the bigger the bullet, the harder the bullet, and the more accurate you can put that bullet in a headshot, the more likely you'll have a chance of surviving. You know, the old adage is, you got a 6-round revolver, don't shoot more than 5 shots at the bear. Save one for yourself.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, if a bear is charging you, his head is down. So that's pretty much what you're going to have to shoot at is his head. I mean, because you're not going to be able to get in the throat or the chest because his head's going to be down, protecting it. So that's why I'm asking.
So back to your question.
Yeah.
357 headshot at 10 yards, absolutely it'll kill one. But if I'm going to have my choice, I'm going to carry the biggest round I can, so that way I have the best chance of penetrating that skull. So when I go to Colorado, I carry my 357 and a really heavy buffalo bore hard cast round plus P357, and I have no problem with that. I think a black bear 357 no problem. But when I go out west, when I'm in Montana, I'm carrying either a 44 Magnum or a Smith & Wesson 500.
Okay. Well, now which one's easier to be proficient with, or what? I mean, which one's easier to shoot, the 44 or the 357?
Oh, 357 all day long.
Okay. So
but in a stressful situation, I'm not going to notice recoil.
Well, no, you're going to be just thinking, I don't want to get munched, right?
Right.
So you would go with the 44.
Yeah. If I'm in grizzly territory, the 44 is on the small end of what I would carry.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between the 44 and a 10 millimeter?
The 44 is more powerful. The 10 millimeter, though, you can usually carry more. You have more capacity. So most 10 millimeter guns are auto loading guns. You can get a 10 millimeter revolver, but most 10 millimeters are, you can get it in a Glock or a 1911 or whatever. So the beauty of a 10 mil is that a little less recoil. They still hit really hard. You can get hard cast bullets, but you get 10 rounds as opposed to 5 or 6.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think you've over the years that you and I have known each other now, I love, like, I've got a SIG and I've got a Glock semi-auto 9 mil, right? And I love those guns, but I'm starting to think that a revolver is the way to go. Less chance of malfunction. They're just a simpler gun to clean, and I just think they're a good carry gun. I know you only get 6 rounds, but I think a revolver's kind of. I mean, Dave, isn't revolvers kind of becoming the weapon of choice lately?
Well, we certainly sell a lot of revolvers. There's no doubt about that. The hard part is most gun manufacturers aren't making as many revolvers as they used to.
Why is that?
Because they're focusing mostly. Well, because they're focusing on the things that they can sell the most of, and what they can sell the most of still are the semi-automatic self-defense guns. Because most people aren't going out west. Most people are staying in their house, and that gun is more applicable to more people, so they spend more of their energy and effort on small black handguns.
Stu wants to know, what about a Smith & Wesson Python?
No such thing.
There's not a okay. Is he thinking of a different gun?
Colt Python.
Colt Python. Okay, sorry, Stu.
Yep. So Colt manufactures the Python. Python 357 Magnum, and that great gun. Get it in a short barrel. That would be a fine gun to carry. Again, I would be less interested in carrying that out where grizzlies are. But if you're talking in Colorado or north, Minnesota, where black bears are, perfect gun. But I would carry that over nothing. So if I'm out west and all I have is a 357, I'm certainly going to carry it. But at the end of the day, even a 44 Magnum, if you're just shooting a light hollow point, is going to be useless against a grizzly. It all comes down to the bullet. You got to choose the right bullet. And if you don't have the right bullet, forget it. It doesn't matter.
Okay. And I don't think a lot of people think about this, but going out west, grizzlies is something you really need to, you need to plan. You need to plan your activities and stuff if there's those kind of bears in the area. But another critter running around that people don't think about a lot is cougars, and cougars can be just as deadly or deadlier than a grizzly.
Yeah, it depends on what scenario you get them in. If they got young, that's usually your most dangerous time, which is also true for a grizzly. Most cougars, though, tend to be nocturnal, and they tend to be less interested in engaging with humans. But if one does, and one gets I don't want to say the flavor, but gets used to looking at humans as prey, yeah, they can be pretty scary, because a grizzly, when he comes, you usually hear it.
Yeah.
It's not often that a grizzly jumps out of the bush without you at least having an idea around, because they're not scared of anything, so they're not trying to hide.
Yeah, you're not going to hear
cougars.
You're not going to hear.
On the other hand,
yeah, you're not going to hear.
You'll never know they're there.
Yeah.
You will never know they're there.
Yeah, I actually had, when I was in Colorado elk hunting the last time, I actually had a cougar cut my trail, and I had no idea that cat was there. But hey, California, you'd be shocked how many cougar attacks they have on people out there. They're actually coming. People are walking trails in town and stuff, and they outlawed mountain lion hunting out there. And there's so many cats now. I mean, there's like several a year where people are getting attacked by them.
Yeah, I mean, when you start encroaching on their territory, it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, yep, and it's not good. I'm telling you. 8:16 and some change. We're visiting with JLM's owner, Mr. Dave the Revolver Bloom. I kind of like the revolver. Dave the Revolver Bloom.
Well, so here's the interesting thing. Of all the guns that I own,
yeah,
my biggest collection is revolvers, Smith & Wesson revolvers.
Mm.
So you're not far off.
All right. Well, there you go. All right, Dave, hang on. We got more to talk about. Hey, and I got to tell you, I absolutely love that side-by-side I bought from you.
Yeah?
Oh, my gosh, do I love that gun.
Yeah, the CZs are cool guns.
Yeah, and you got several of them, too.
I do.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that they make that quality of a gun. Is it Turkey there that's made in Turkey?
Yeah, so Turkey makes a lot of guns. So a lot of these manufacturers will go to Turkey because they're well established and everything is set up for it. And they go in and they give them their specs and they kick out a great gun. So don't be afraid of a gun from Turkey. There are some cheap guns that come from Turkey, but that's because the manufacturer is going to Turkey and saying, "Hey, build me this cheap gun. I want this price point." And so they meet the demands. But if you go to Turkey and say, "Hey, I want a really nice gun with good walnut and case color hardening and all that kind of stuff," you're going to get a phenomenal gun.
Well, that CZ's a good gun. And that's the second one or third one I've bought. I can't remember, but it's a Bob White's what I got, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a heck of a gun, man.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's got the traditional. It's got the two triggers, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I love that old English stock with two triggers, man. It harkens back to the good old days.
Well, I got that 410 over and under from you earlier last year. And I didn't shoot it, but I was going to turkey hunt with it because we can use a 410 turkey season now. But I got to thinking about it, and I thought a 20 gauge would be more applicable than a 410. But I don't know why, but I actually prefer that side by side than an over and under. I don't know why, but it feels better.
Yeah, it could just be the balance of the gun or the length of the pull or how high the cheek rise is to put your head straight down the barrel. All that stuff is different for every gun and every person, and so sometimes you'll find a gun that fits you, and sometimes you won't. And it has nothing to do with the quality of the gun; it just has to do with how it's shaped.
Yeah. All right, hang on. When we come back, we're going to talk turkey lows with Mr. Dave. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Dave the Revolver Bloom. That's his handle.
You don't have to suffer. and you can get help to relax.
That's
Have you
funny,
heard of
Rick.
Emperor One? Emperor One is a U.S.-based company that is helping folks reduce pain every day. I've been using
Did
the
we get?
Emperor
Did we
One
get?
CBD lotion
We've given
and
away
salve
4
on my
pairs.
knee and back, and I've
We need to
seen
do at least 2
incredible
more.
results in pain relief. It's also helping me to
Because I want to
stop
do
having
4 or
to
5
take other
pairs next week.
medications
And
that can cause me stomach
morning,
issues.
Skippy. Where you at? Are you home or are you down at the NWTF?
Drops, gummies, and other CBD products that have
I
been
need to
helping
make it to that
folks
show one of these days. I'm going either next year or the year after. I'm going. Probably won't go next year because I'm going to Pennsylvania. But if I'm still around in 2 years, I'm going. I got to go to that show.
or reduce your daily stress.
You're home. There you go.
Please go check out Emperor One.
Did you have fun? Did you go to Vegas, Skippy?
EmperorOneCBD.com.
Did you? I'm sure you did. They had that big shootout in Vegas 2 weeks ago.
One of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab, folks love to chase after the tasty crappie. And the folks at PureCrappie.com.
Green Bay show next week. There you go. Skippy owns Gearhead Archery. That's my buddy. He helped drag me up a couple coulees down in Montana a long time ago. Hi, Dr. TJ. What's up, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a while. You doing okay?
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed Golf Cart, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection.
Pete, I will tell him that Pete the Donut Man says hi. I will.
As well as the fancy utility cart.
Morning, Hoyt. Good to see you.
Pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed Golf Cart.
Pete the Donut Man Ariotti.
Golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete
Now
inventory.
I'm kind of craving a glazed donut.
Hey, students, are you into
Thanks,
shooting
Pete.
sports?
I got my coffee. No, don't. Andrew, don't bring donuts in anymore.
College? Grandview University is a small
Thought I had him
college
trained better.
for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program.
There you go, Charlie.
Will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a
I'm
ton
feeling
of
chipper this morning.
So if you're looking to advance
I get to
your
harass
education
Larry
and
McCoy for 4 hours tonight. Hoyt, my whole day's made.
countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times
Anytime I can bug Larry for 4 hours, I'm happy.
sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself,
That and I'm getting a silver bullet.
to talk with you.
I've always wanted a silver bullet.
GVVikings.com.
Well, I can't afford a box of them.
Hey, everybody out there.
You really gotta.
You want to give me $1,000 so I can get a box of bullets? You got money. You're loaded.
Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization.
I do for about 5 minutes, and then it all goes away.
$150, I can save up my lunch money for that one.
Resources to our state.
No.
Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in
We got to call
taxes
Joe
and
back
retail
too
sales that
today.
help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here. So
Smelter?
Hunting Works for
You buying a
Iowa
car?
is partnering with not only hunters but businesses all
What's
over
up,
the state
Stewie?
to defend your rights. If you want
Yeah.
to learn more about
You wearing your kilt tonight, Stewie?
interested in becoming a partner, please go check out.
Don't forget, make sure Dr. Yagi's there at 5:15. Go over there and lasso him if you got to.
Well, if you use the original work sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left,
Do a GoFundMe for a bullet. Yeah, I can't do that, Hoyt. There's too many people that deserve GoFundMes more than I do. I'll just cut back on my cereal or something for a month so I can afford it.
gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The work sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and
I'll cut back on my Diet Mountain Dew Zeros. I'll be able to save $150 easy. I got off of that stuff for 3 months, and I don't know what happened, but I'm stressing out about something and started drinking a couple. Now I'm back on them. I got to get them off. That stuff's not good for you.
Consider checking out one of the
That's probably why I'm waking up at 2 in the morning. The dog gets mad at me. He starts growling at me. What are you waking me up for?
WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
No one makes me feel like you do. Just look here.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. We're talking with our friend Dave, the Revolver Bloom from JLM Guns. You still there, Dave?
I'm here.
All right, hey, Pete, the Donut Man Ariotti told me to tell you hi.
Tell him I said hey.
You know who that is?
I don't.
Yeah, he's a store. He shops your store quite a bit, I guess.
So when you tell me a name, I don't get a lot of names of people who come in a lot.
Oh, I get it.
So if I saw his face, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know exactly who you are.
Yeah, I'm totally with you because I'll have people walk up to me like if I'm at Sportsman's Warehouse or somewhere, and they'll start talking to me. Hey Dan, how's it going and stuff, and I'll know their face, but I'm getting horrible names anymore. So I totally understand that. So good morning, Sean Lotz over there in St. Peters, Illinois. Lotz Outdoors, my electric bike specialist. Catherine, buddy, it's a drug. Caffeine, buddy, it's a drug. It is that. So, Dave, turkey season's coming up. What's the newest, latest, greatest turkey loads?
Well, that TSS stuff is still pretty hot right now. A lot of people are really interested in that. So that's what we're seeing as what's interesting or what's new for turkey loads this year. And I shouldn't say that it's new because it's been out for a few years, but more and more people are getting used to the idea of shooting a $6 round.
That's almost as much as my silver bullet.
Yeah. You're not far off. You're not far off with tungsten.
Well, listen.
But hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You said that you bought that 410 for turkey hunting.
I did.
But you're a big bow hunter, right?
Well, I just for the this is the first year that you can shoot a 410 legally in Iowa for turkey. Yeah. So I was going to go do it for the, for because it's a brand new thing to do.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: for deer hunting, you like to bow hunt, right?
I have to bow hunt everything.
Yeah. Why do you bow hunt as opposed to using a 350 Legend?
Well, it's because I've been on TV for 22 years, and that's the reason I'm on TV, or the reason I got this radio show is because I became known as a bow hunter, and that's how I got my shows.
So go back to before you were a TV star.
Well, I'm not a TV star.
Why did you choose the bow over the rifle?
Well, the easiest way I can tell you is when I got home out of the Navy. I went to a friend of mine took me to an archery shop, and I just started shooting a bow. And for some reason, I'd always shot guns, but for some reason, when I started shooting that bow, something happened to me. It's just like I got hooked on it. I knew I was supposed to do something with that bow, and it just kind of clicked.
Yeah, a lot of guys will tell me on the bow hunting that it's the challenge that they really get into, because you can't be 100 yards away. You got to be 30 to 40 yards away. Mm-hmm. It's up close. It's personal. It requires a lot of extra dedication. So you're usually sitting in a tree stand multiple times.
Oh, you're living out. You're living
walking out.
Yeah.
And you got to be way more careful about your scent. So there's more. It's way more intense process to harvest a deer with a bow than a rifle, especially with a high-powered rifle out in some western states. All I'm suggesting to you is that 410 does a similar, not the same, but it does a similar thing for turkey hunting, because you got to be a little bit closer and you got to be a little bit more wary and a better hunter to take one up close with a smaller gun. Yeah, I would encourage you to use the 410.
Yeah, but if you're shooting at TSS, you can shoot out to 50 yards with that thing, can't you? With a 410,
you can. I'm not saying you should.
Yeah, I'm not. Well,
but if you want to make it hard, just use a regular lead round.
Yeah. Well, listen, I always put my decoys at 10 yards, because I bow hunt turkeys all the time too, right?
Yep.
So, if you got a turkey coming in at 25 yards and in, that 410 is going to be fine.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
You got it.
But
that's the part that interests me. That's the part that interests me about the 410. And I'm tempted to do it as well, because I think that would be pretty neat to force yourself to have one or two shots and be up close and personal and be very particular about the shot that you take. And again, not that you can't kill them a little bit further distances, but a 12 gauge is going to be way better at distance than a 410.
Well,
just for number of pellets.
The thing about a 410 though is you take a younger hunter, or you take a a lady, and I'm not saying ladies are any less of a hunter than a man, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying. But that percussion of that 410 or a 20 gauge is a lot more comfortable than a 12 gauge. So, so I just think they're going to enjoy the experience more. Does that make sense?
For sure. Absolutely, especially with the Magnum rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Pete says he took you hunting at the Ben Sink Game Farm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Hey, Donovan! Triple H Outfitters, everybody. I tried to talk Donovan into selling shed hunts. He wouldn't do it. Let's see. Patrick O'Connor, where can we buy 410 shells for turkey and practice shells? Well, JLM, right?
No, you cannot.
You don't have them?
No, they're impossible to get.
Really?
Oh, man, it's so hard. We've been trying so hard to get 410 rounds, and all we have is some slugs.
Well, I think I got 410 turkey shells.
When?
When I bought that 410 last year, you had a few boxes of them.
Yeah, last year. Last year.
Yeah. See, is
Not this year.
everybody's out of stock of them right now?
Yes. Everybody comes into our shop, asks for 410, says they've been to 6 other places, they can't find them.
Well, that's
so the only place you're going to get them is online somewhere, and you're going to pay out the nose for them.
Well, when last year when we had you on, what did we tell everybody? If you're going to buy shells, buy them buy them 5 months ahead of time. Otherwise, you're going to be out of luck. We said that.
You got it.
Yeah, Pat, I'm sorry, buddy. I just, last time I was in the store, not yesterday, but the time before, you guys had a lot of shells in stock. So.
Yeah, no, we still have lots of 20 and lots of 12. No problem on those.
Just not 410.
410 is the single hardest round for me to get right now.
Well, maybe I should trade those for some silver bullets.
You probably could.
All right, I got to go. Listen, thanks for doing a half hour today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, so I need to. I'll hook up with you on the revolver thing. So, hey,
no problem.
So I'm not. You said you can't get the Colts or the Smith and Wessons right now.
Can't get either one right now.
They're just not making them.
They're not making them near as quickly as they used to, and so we have a standing order for any Smith revolver other than a J-frame and any Ruger revolver at all of our distributors. So the second one comes available, they send it to us, and it doesn't happen very often. The one company that's making revolvers right now that are easier, not easy, but easier to get are the Colts.
Okay.
We get Pythons in more than we get just about anything else.
So the Colt Python is a 44.
No, 357.
350. Okay, now there is a 357 Smith & Wesson revolver on the auction tonight. Should I bid on that?
Absolutely. Is it a 686?
It is a
586.
No, it's a 686.
Yeah, those are the best.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can.
In my humble revolver opinion, that is one of the best handguns ever made.
So if I get that, I can always trade that in later down the road with you.
Absolutely.
Well, here, hang on. I'm going to go through the list one more time, and don't go nowhere. Hang on. Yeah, Smith & Wesson 686 Magnum revolver 357.
Yep.
Okay, I'll try and see if I can bid that. So, how high should I go on that?
Well, that's a $800 to $1,000 gun, depending on what length the barrel is. But you're in that $800 to $1,000 brand new to get it.
So if I stay in there, I'm going to be okay. I'll have the value in the gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, Dave, but it seems to me revolvers keep going up. I mean, if you buy one just in as investment, I think you're going to make money, right?
You're not going to lose money, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy right now. So, where can they find you, buddy?
All right, we're basically at 70th and Douglas in Urbandale, northeast side of that intersection.
Uh-huh.
We have a Facebook group. We got kicked off of Facebook. Our JLM site got kicked off Facebook.
Really?
We have a user group. Yes, we do have a user group where we just post pictures and not a lot of details. So come join that side. You'll get that. Otherwise, give us a call. Stop by the shop.
You need to start doing Twitter. I think Elon Musk is a lot easier going than the Facebook idiots.
That may be true.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Matt. Hey, have a good weekend. Are you playing anywhere tonight?
Not tonight. Next weekend, we're playing at Good Times in Ankeny.
Oh, you know what? Friday. That's my brother-in-law's place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jenny's brother owns that. Him and his wife.
Yeah. We play there quite a bit. It's one of our favorite stops.
You know Matt and Tamara, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jenny. That's Jenny's brother.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, good. They're good people. So, hey, instead of Dave the Revolver Bloom, should we go Dave the Six-String Bloom? I like
keep
the
working on it. Keep working on it. You'll get one of these days.
I like the Revolver, man. Come on.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite guns.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for everything. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, good talking to you.
Bye-bye. There he goes, Dave Bloom. Good fine feller. We'll be right back with Joe Smeltzer right here on the Outdoor Call Radio. Hey, Alpaca, 244-1350. Alpaca. Go! Stewie, you're not allowed to bid on that gun.
Look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it.
I already put a $600 bid on it myself.
Help us feel the bite better and give superb casting
I'm
performance.
a poor radio guy, Stewie. You can't do that to me, man.
People talking. Trica rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trica casting performance will give you up to 26%
Now I
longer
really want a
cast
silver
to
bullet,
keep your
man.
bait in the strike zone longer.
It's in my
Trica
head.
knows
Get
you
it out of
want
my
more
head.
money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast
Stewie,
longer and let you feel the
you're going to
bite
be
better.
too busy smooching up the Larry Mac tonight.
Trica rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trica
I
rods
imagine that
can be
gun. I
returned
bet
for
you that
any
gun
reason
goes
up
for
to 1 year after
$1,500,
purchasing. They also
if
come
not
with
more.
a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods.
That's going to be
at
well out of my
Trica.com.
price range.
That's
I can't afford my Pop-Tarts.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Matt.
To schedule a check on your current heating
I
and
wouldn't
cooling
doubt it, buddy.
systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family
Yeah.
issues? A
Yes,
Honeywell
he did.
dehumidifier system installed with your AC
Can I get your
heating
name
system
quick?
can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been
Kevin, can I
serving
get your
Iowa
number real
residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service
You're not?
and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan. For
Well,
only
you're
$15 a month.
you're not going moose hunting.
Time on the water.
What's the problem, Stewie?
This year. Please call the folks at Wyckoff
Just tell Dr. Stewart,
any of your home or
you know,
business heating and
you
cooling
should have a couple thousand.
Call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace
They
of
got
mind.
several guns tonight, Matt. You're going to have fun.
Perfect. Can I get your name quick?
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa.
Perfect.
I know
And can
things
I
can
get
be
your
tough
number,
in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting
Yeah, I know you're going
struggles,
to
anxiety,
Jerusalem.
depression, or folks just
Hey,
looking for a new
that's a
direction.
long way away.
We will.
If you find
Once we
yourself
get out of
struggling
break,
and are looking
we
for
will
someone
get
to help
right
you
to
find
you. One
answers to
caller
a better
ahead of you,
relationship,
but we are
a
getting
marriage,
way
or
too
just
slow,
helping
so
with everyday
you will
stress,
be the-
please
you will be
consider
our
calling
second
me at
caller
New
today.
Life. We offer a family-friendly,
We got
straightforward
about
approach.
That's
to
crazy,
help
Hoyt.
you through the
2
layers of
minutes,
stress
and
that
then
can
we'll
be
be right
harmful
out
to
of
your
break.
health.
I hadn't heard of that. I'll have to check that out.
Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right
Just
to the heart
hold
of it.
on here.
We work with you so you
You'll
can
be able
discover
to
better
hear.
choices
You'll
on
be
how
able
to
to
handle
hear it
the
all.
issues you might be
And
dealing
then
with in your life.
Dan
When
will.
you're looking for someone
Dan
to
will
listen to you,
say your
we're here.
name, and
Please
then
consider
I'll
calling us
pause you
for a
right up. You'll
confidential
be
appointment
live,
at New
and all you
Life.
need to do is say the word, and then
515-225-4006 in West Des
yep,
Moines,
and you'll
or
be good. So
964-5003 in
we'll be
Ankeny.
just about
Also find us
a minute and a
24/7
half.
at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help
Thanks,
you with your
Stewie.
Save big bucks at the Iowa Deer Classic, loaded
Ken
with the latest
and
archery
Linda.
and shooting equipment, hunting gear,
Linda,
deer blinds, land
Mark,
experts,
please.
big game outfitters, utility vehicles, food plots and equipment, and lots more. Bring your racks for Iowa's
That's funny.
big
He's
buck
playing
and
at Matt and
shed
Tamara's
contest.
bar.
Shoot the Hoyt 300
Yeah.
and 3D
Yeah.
events, pro seminars and celebrities.
Dave's a good
free kids
musician.
Archery, bull riding, world record
He owns a
golf,
Guitar Star,
get
too.
Details, buy tickets, and win great prizes at iowadeerclassic.com. The greatest whitetail show
I'll have to check it out, Hoyt. I haven't seen that yet.
Event Center, Des Moines. We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads on the
Better
market.
call Joe.
Slick trick
Oh, you
just
can't.
added to their arsenal with a new torch slick trick. This mechanical head is a clear game changer. The Raptor trick, Viper trick, and Magnum heads are still available, as well as the standard slick trick, which just won another award for best broadhead. They all offer bone
Oh, man, this show's going by way too quick.
superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel barrel
one other big break
Alcatraz
after
blade
this.
lock system to prevent broadhead failures at the moment of impact that will help you get your
Morning,
game.
Kent.
Bow hunters
Good to see ya.
they can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Don't trust it to a head that may not deliver a short recovery. For more info, go online to
Can't believe, man. I think I got 2 or 3 boxes of 410 turkey loads.
with Slick Trick broadheads.
Might have to
Tag
sell
your
those.
game.
Might have to.
I could probably get.
When you're getting ready to
Put 'em
outfit
on
your
eBay.
next outdoor adventure, there's one place
Nah,
in
I'll take 'em over to
Ankeny that's your
JLM and sell 'em.
one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse.
Because I don't think I took them. I don't think I got rid of them.
Everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip.
I hear you,
a
Hoyt.
success.
Me too.
Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally.
That's why I have Dave the revolver on, because he knows way more about guns than I ever will.
Do you want to go in and get these people going to
all
a
your
break
meat
and
easy
go,
to
or do you
prepare.
want to
Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll get Joe on.
To help you
And
find
then we'll
more
go to a
fish
break.
when
Okay,
you
so
go wet alive.
the caller's Joe.
Sportsman's
Then
Warehouse
Yeah, because
has
it's
all
already
the footwear
8:39.
and clothing choices at great
Yeah,
we
prices
got 2 big
that will
breaks.
make
We got
sure
one big break
you
left.
are
Okay.
outdoors
And then the
in
57
comfort
thing.
and
So we
style.
We got
Still-
time.
If you're
I'll get
traveling,
everything
you
in.
can also go shop 24/7
Don't
at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning
Alpaca.
your next outdoor adventure,
Norlander Sock Company. Norlander Sock Company.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors
You're fine,
Dan
Hoyt.
on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right. Welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Let's head over to the phones. We got a couple of people. Let's go say hi to Ken. Good morning, Ken.
How you doing, Dan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Heading down to the farm.
I hear you're going. I'm foreseeing a father and son elk hunt in your future.
Yes, my son wanted to do it before he couldn't do it.
Yeah. See,
So
I
he
got.
wanted to take me out.
I'm doing this Bigfoot show. See, I'm starting to get ESP capabilities now. Actually, Ken told me about that on Facebook the other night. Hey, say the word alpaca.
Alpaca.
Alpaca. Okay, you got some Deer Classic
A pair
tickets.
of those socks for my son and I. So
There you go. We'll call you after the show, buddy. Thank you.
appreciate it. Take care.
All right. Let's go say hi to Linda real quick. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Dan.
How are you?
I am good.
Can-
Husband and I are road tripping, taking venison to a locker.
Hey, good for you. Where are you going?
We are going to Frederica.
Where's that at?
It is kind of northeast Iowa,
Huh.
north of Waterloo.
Wow, that's a long way. Where are you from?
Grimes.
Well, that's not too bad from where you're at, huh?
No, but they have a product that I really like, and we use that locker and one over by Strawberry Point. So it's we kind of bounce between them.
Strawberry Point, Iowa?
Yes.
That's a town?
It is a town. The locker is Edgewood Locker, and they make an awesome product. And they're usually at the Whitetail Classic.
I have never heard of. No offense. I think that's awesome. I would love to live in a town called Strawberry Point.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah. All right. Say alpaca.
Alpaca.
Alpaca. Yeah. All right. We'll call you after the show, kiddo. You got a pair of Deer Classic tickets.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Have fun at the locker.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Linda. All right, we got to go. We got to call Joe Smeltzer, and you're going to call him right now?
Yeah.
All right. Andrew's getting him on so we can get Joe on, and then we got one more break, and I'll try and give at least one more pair of tickets away so everybody gets a chance to go to the Deer Classic. I still got enough tickets. So, see, I've been saving them for you. Yeah. Man, I can't wait. We're going to have the Outdoor Call Radio booth. So you're going to be able to come by, download the app if you haven't downloaded the app yet. I've got a big turkey hunting package we're going to give away. We got some other stuff, surprise stuff. I might even be giving away some alpaca socks from Norlander Sock Company. So yeah. Come on.
All right, he's
Yeah,
giving me
come
that
on.
go-ahead.
Andrew's
I
over there.
gotta
Blah
go.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like always having a conversation, man.
All right.
Let's go say hi to Smoking Joe. Hi, Joe.
How's it going today?
Oh, that was awesome. Hey, great segment, man. Where can they find you?
You would do this.
Yeah.
You would do this.
Yeah, I would do that. You know,
Remember,
man,
I'll have your truck for a couple days here in a few weeks.
yeah, I know.
That.
Hey, everybody, Smoking Joe Smeltzer bought me a bug shield. He came through with his promise. So I got to
For
give.
now.
Yeah, I got to
now,
give him
It
kudos.
hasn't been installed yet.
Yeah.
He could take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take it back.
You wouldn't do that. Jenny just bought a car from you.
I could. Well, that's Jenny. That's not you.
Yeah. All right.
There's a difference there.
What's going on at Carl's right now?
It's one bug shield for today, and that's it. So that's what's going on. That's the special for today.
You buy a vehicle, you get a free bug shield.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, go see Joe and
but
get a bug shield.
It's a special bug shield. It's the Outdoors Dan Special Edition bug shield.
You just leave my little bug shield alone. My little truckie needs my bug shield. Man, I saw this really cool rack system. I got to show you this thing. I don't know if Carl's has this or not, but I'll show you. I called Larry McCoy about it. It was so cool. So I'll talk to you next week about that if I can.
You know what brand it was or anything?
No, I'll show you. I don't want to say it over the air, but it's just really really cool. But it's one of the I've never seen anything like that. What's the rates? What's the bonuses? What do you got going on right now?
Everything's kind of the same as what it was last week. There's some special incentivized rates, like Silverado has $2.99 up to 60 months. That's on the half tons, and then you got $4.99 from 61 to 72 months, and then probably the next couple weeks we'll start to see the new body style Colorado start to show up.
Mm-hmm.
We have 10 of them built, and so this is a brand new design that they came out this year. So it's a lot different than what the Colorados have been before. They have all new options and features. They got sunroofs now, which we haven't had a sunroof on a Colorado for 10 years, I don't think. The technology will be updated. It's got all the surround vision cameras now that a lot of the Silverados and Tahoes have these days. So those will be out, like I said, here probably in the next few weeks, and they're a lot bigger too. So they're an inch longer than what a previous Colorado was, and about 8 inches taller. So it's a lot bigger truck. So that'll be.
Yeah, if you don't need a big truck, I had a Colorado. They're nice trucks, but I wouldn't take $1 million for my ZR2 right now. I love that truck.
You wouldn't?
Nope, would not. Nope. I've never had a truck that had a camera system like that thing.
Oh yeah.
And that even Raven, man, Raven loves that truck. Yeah. Well, it's got heated seats in the back, and I've never had a truck.
Does.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's got the vents back there, so they're pretty well updated, more than what they've ever been. So.
Yeah. When it was 5-10 degrees last time, and boy, I turned them heated seats on back there. Boy, he fell asleep in 5 minutes. He was happy. Yeah. All right, I got to run, man.
We'll talk to you next week.
Where can they find you? And are you really, if you buy a vehicle in the next, are you giving them a week to get in there? You gonna buy them a bug shield?
You got to be here next week.
No, yeah. I got to beg and borrow and steal for him to do it for me. That's awesome.
There's a reason.
Yeah. You know what? Ginny said the other day? Joe has made so much money off of you in the last 6 years. He trusts me, that bug shield's. I said, I know, honey. He's got a wheelbarrow. Every time I leave, he just rakes the money off it's crazy.
Yep, no.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
I'll be here all day, 1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock.
All right. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate you.
Yep, bye.
There you go. Smoking Joe Smeltzer. He'll give you a great deal. We'll be right back.
You're heading out on your morning hunt well before
hilarious
sunrise,
start
so
to
you
that.
can stay
Oh, my
undetected
gosh.
from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where
Alright,
your
so we
stand
got
or blind location is
1, 2,
without
3,
letting anyone
4.
know
We
where
have 6.
you're at walking in?
Is that what you were
Have you ever
going
heard
for?
of Onyx? Onyx
Huh?
is one of the most important
That 6,
pieces
is
of
that
hunting
what you were
gear that
looking
you
at?
can use and
That'll be
always
6 pair?
have with
Yeah,
you.
we'll do one more.
The Onyx Hunt
One
app
more?
allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking spots, scrapes, food plots, rub lines, or some
Outdoor
possible
Call Radio.
next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property
Yes,
and
can
know
I
where you
get your name
stand.
real quick?
Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens
Alright,
all
what's your
around the
name,
country
Tim?
as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter, go download the
We'll get
Onyx
to you
Hunt
right
app
after the
at
break.
your app store
Right
today.
now we got about 4 minutes, so we'll be ready.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the whipped cream and the cherry on top. It's like a little bow on top of this great present of peppermint chip goodness. It tastes like the holidays.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. For me, no milkshake is topping the peppermint
That
chip
shouldn't be
milkshake.
running right
Order
now.
a Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited
Yeah,
time.
it's supposed to be the
Customers
regular
paid for the
sandwich.
testimonials.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt.
Yeah,
We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs.
Boy, you be good, man.
Hearing protection,
Thank you. God bless you too.
sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Are you getting ready
We'll
for
have
hunting
7
season?
minutes.
Well, you've done your homework,
Right about
and now
there,
the
yeah.
time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snacks that
Hey, Dirk. What's up, buddy?
with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton
Just had
of deer
Bigfoot
each
pop
year
in my head again.
Locker, and they do each order
Thinking
like
about
it was
that.
so if you get lucky
Thinking about that 357.
try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231.
ADHD. I always
You're
have
on your way to
ADHD.
some great eating.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University Avenue in West Des Moines, 222-2600. They can help you with silver. They got tons of silver down there. They've been helping Iowans for over 35 years. They got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. I don't know if they got silver bullets, but you can always ask Donnie and Frank. They're always up to something out there. If you're looking for something new for a holiday, special event or something, go check them out at Herman's Fine Jewelers. If you've got stuff laying around that you just don't use anymore, you need to go get a trolling motor, a new bow, whatever, take it down to Herman's Fine Jewelers. Chances are you're going to get more for your treasure than you will anywhere else at Herman's Fine Jewelers. And Dr. Yagi is going to be at the Beast Feast tonight, helping us raise money for the Family Cancer Network, help a lot of kids and families suffering through some bad stuff. So next time you need a dentist, you want to say thanks, go see my friends at Advanced Family Dentistry. They're at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. 515-964-1490, 515-964-1490, or anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. He's a Jedi dentist. That means he's going to get you in and out of there without any pain. And when I leave and go, they always say, may the floss be with you.
The floss will be with you.
Yeah. All right, I'll take one more call, 244-1350. Do we have a caller? Yeah, let's go say hi to Tim. Tim, good morning. How are you?
Hey, Dan. I'm good, thanks.
You got the code word?
Alpaca?
Alpaca. Say it again.
Alpaca.
Alpaca. You got a set of tickets, buddy. Congrats.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, we'll call you after the show. Appreciate you listening.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, fishing report real quick. Brushy Creek, ice is starting to pull away from the shore at least 2 feet in some areas. Once you're on the ice is 12 to 14 inches in thickness. Black crappie bite's been really good. They're catching them with minnows and jigging spoons. A few fish are also being picked up using waxies and other various colored jigs. Bluegill bite is fair. Storm Lake, walleye bite has been fair. Try spoons, minnows along the dredge cuts. White bass has been fair. Yellow bass are fair. They're getting 8 to 9 inch fish using small jigs and waxies as well. Clear Lake, ice thickness could be anywhere from 0 to 18 inches, so just make sure you take care. Now, they do have a protected slot on walleye right now. All walleye between 17 and 22 inches must be immediately released unharmed. Daily limit is 3 with no more than one long walleye longer than 22 inches. Yellow bass are slow. Yellow perch are slow. Big Creek, as of February 15th, the ice thickness was 7 to 9 inches. Some of the edges or accessing points are weak. Black crappie bite's been slow, but they are catching fish trying jigging minnows or waxies on float jigs over brush piles on the upper half of the lake along the roadbed out to Ensign Shelter on the east shore. Best bites early morning and late evening. There you go. Fishing report brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. Triple H Dream Hunt. We're giving away almost a $7,000 hunt now. You get a $4,500 whitetail hunt to Triple H Outfitters on Respect the Game TV. Larry, Ryan, or I will be there with you in camp. You're going to get a brand new Elite bow, $1,100 bow. You're going to get an Ozonics ozone generator. You're going to get pure whitetail gift cards. You're going to get a year's supply of Onyx, thanks to all the guys and gang over at Onyx. You get a game hide certificate at Sportsman's Warehouse. You're going to get a free shoulder mount from Jones Brothers Taxidermy, a brand new pair of Itasca hunting boots. Hey, and a brand new pair of alpaca socks from Norlander Sock Company. Let's see what else, and some other finds. It's around $7,000 now. It's a big thing. All you got to do is listen to the Outdoor Call radio app, and I've got promos running every day, several times a day, and it'll tell you how to enter. And
all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Actually, I'm going to change the code tomorrow, so you better listen. Anyway, there you go. And thanks to Jones Brothers Taxidermy, my Iowa buck is already done. I got to go get my buck. Thank you, Dave and Harv. If you looking for a taxidermist, call Jones Brothers 515-249-4362. If you want to save some money on Onyx, use the code OCR20. Just go to onyxmaps.com/hunt, and OCR20 will get you 20% off your subscription for the year. We are out of here. I will see you next week. If you're coming to the Beast Feast tonight, I will see you there. Thanks, everybody. God bless, and keep it here on 1350. Bye! Yes, you did, Dirk. Sportsman's has been with me for a long time. Hey, thanks, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you at the Beast Feast tonight. If not, we got turkey stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next Wednesday on the Outdoor Call radio app. Have a good weekend. Bye, everybody.